And that message has to do with what all of us can do for this great nation. The words to a song called "The Power of One" says, life can be a challenge. Life can seem impossible. It's never easy when there's so much on the line. But you can make a difference. There's a mission just for you. Just look inside and you will find just what you can do. Just look inside and you will find just what you can do. The founding fathers, they did what they could do. They envisioned this great nation by conceiving the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. That's what they could do.
Bravo.
Because the Declaration inspired the Constitution. It laid down those principles that would be the guiding lights for the actual Constitution itself. And it was a document unparalleled in history. The founding fathers got it right. There's a lot of power in those words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator, not by man, their Creator, with certain unalienable rights. You notice it said, with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. When it said among these, they were probably thinking about some others also.
Not pursuit of war.
How about, maybe they were also thinking about the unalienable right to protect yourself, to protect your family, to protect your property. We call it the Second Amendment. Well, the founding fathers did what they could do. They did what they could do when they were willing to go to war to start this nation. They didn't have to do it, but they did what they could do.
Too much willing to go to war.
They didn't take a poll or vote. It only took a few passionate believers to believe in the beginning of this nation in order for it to be conceived and fought for. And so today, like then, we are faced with some decisions to use, as they did, their time, their talent, and their treasures. They used their time, their talent, and their treasures to start this nation, to fight for this nation. Sometimes over and over and over again.
Yeah.
We got to decide how we want to use our time and our talent and our treasures in order to be the defending fathers of this great nation. We must be the defending fathers.
And mothers.
And mothers. It's all inclusive. The defending fathers and mothers. In order to be able to take this nation back. You're here, you're participating because you know we got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. And with all of the work that we have to do,
What's your war plan?
we have to make sure
Sorry.
that we don't get distracted by the distractions that those that are trying to take this country in a different area.
That would be me.
We don't get distracted by a lot of the stuff that they're throwing out there. We must stay focused on number one, staying informed. Know the facts.
I know the facts.
Know when you are being deceived. Know when they are sending out
Absolutely.
information. When the President of the United States says it's not class warfare, but it is class warfare, you have to know and be informed to know that it is class warfare. I'm not supposed to give a political speech, so I'm going to withdraw that last statement. When anybody tells you it's
Global
not
warfare,
class
too.
warfare, I want you to question that person as to whether or not they're being truthful with you. How about that for political correctness?
We don't like PC.
No PC. Global warfare too.
Stay involved. Stay involved. You can't stay home. You got to stay involved. And thirdly, you got to stay inspired.
True. Right
You
on.
got to stay inspired and remember that we don't have forever to do what we have to do.
Amen.
We don't have forever to do what we have to do. This is why we all have to do our part, do what we can do.
Amen.
And I'm reminded of one of the things that inspires me to do what I do. The fact that we do not have a long timetable. We do not have a long time, folks. You heard this before. Next year might be the most critical year. Well, it is. This is going to be the most critical time. But if everybody stays informed, stay involved, and stay inspired, we'll be able to be the defending fathers and mothers of this generation.
Amen.
And allow me to leave you with this. There's an old spiritual song entitled, I Ain't Got Long to Stay Here. None of us have got long to stay here. Just as a reminder. But Dr. Major Morehouse College used to remind the young men of Morehouse in his own way when he reminded us that we don't have long to stay here. We have to make a difference while we are here. That's why we were put here on this planet, to make a difference. Everybody can make a difference in a different way with your time, your talent, and your treasures. We don't have that long to stay here. Dr. Mays used to tell us this way, life is just a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon you, can't refuse it. Didn't see it, didn't choose it, but it's up to you to use it. You must suffer if you lose it. Give an account if you abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. We have only a minute to take this nation back and put United back into the United States of America.